On this vote, the yeas are 415 and the nays are 14. The bill is passed.
Juneteenth just became a national holiday in the United States. But what is it? Even before becoming an official national holiday, Juneteenth was celebrated on June 19th to commemorate the end of slavery. On June 19, 1865, Union General Gordon Granger arrived in Galveston, Texas. He was there to announce General Order No. 3, informing the residents that slavery was no longer legal. Slaves were now free and were to be treated as hired workers if they chose to remain on their plantations. The actual Emancipation Proclamation had been signed by Lincoln in 1863, but news had not reached this community in Texas until 1865. Juneteenth commemorates the struggle to end slavery and is a celebration of freedom and resistance. Most people believe that June 19, 1865 was the day slavery actually ended. But the 13th Amendment, which actually abolished slavery, actually passed in the House of Representatives on January 1, 1864, almost 18 months earlier. Slavery may have technically ended, but Black people in America were still faced with ongoing systems of oppression, such as Jim Crow laws and racial violence, as well as the discrimination, over-policing, and mass incarceration still seen today. Juneteenth began in Texas, but later became a national phenomenon. In June 2020, Juneteenth passed both in the House of Representatives and the Senate, and President Joe Biden signed the Juneteenth National Independence Day Act into law.
And we are here to witness President Joe Biden established Juneteenth as a national holiday. We have come far, and we have far to go, but today is a day of celebration.
14 Republicans voted against the holiday being adopted in the Senate. This is the first federal holiday to be approved since Martin Luther King Jr. Day in 1983.
I have to say to you, I've only been president for several months, but I think this will go down for me. It's one of the greatest honors I will have had as president, not because I did it, you did it. Democrats and Republicans.
While many have celebrated the move, some have been quick to point out that the seemingly bipartisan measure comes at a time when many politicians are still fighting against accurate lessons on the history of slavery being taught in schools.